Previously on the next Miss Universe Malaysia 2018. The girls faced their first photo challenge.
Stop with the hand. No, stop.
And they hit in for eliminations. When I call your name, please step forward. All right, girls. The judges deliberated earlier, so we will go straight into eliminations. When I call your name, please step forward. Melissa. Kaya. Shannon. Jezebel. You girls are the bottom four. And I only have one spot left. The girl who will still continue on in this boot camp is Kaya.
I'm thankful to God because God heard my prayer. He wants me to work even harder. I only have one more opportunity to really prove to the judges that I deserve to be here.
The rest of you, please leave your sashes behind as you go.
I want people to expect to see on pageant week an improved version, but still me. I'm not gonna fake and be someone else just to match up with other people's expectation or other girls in the house. If I'm not what they're looking for, it's not meant to be, and everything happens for a reason.
I know that I didn't come this far to just give up. I will work harder now that I am leaving the boot camp. I think that I'll have a lot more time and also a lot more, tools to be able to prepare better for pageant week so that I can come back stronger than ever. I know that making it to day 8 doesn't mean that this is the end for me. It just means that, I probably just didn't persevere strong enough during boot camp.
I guess this is the time that I can go back, reflect on myself, and actually come back stronger. If you want to win it, you just have to eyes on the prize and do not bother about what everyone has to say about you. Just be positive.
The rest of you girls, it's coming to the end of boot camp. You gotta really step it up. I'll see you in your next challenge.
The whole thing was so intense.
Right?
Yeah. I didn't expect that they would actually send 3 girls home. That's very harsh.
As Elaine said in the start, it's a mental thing, Yeah, it's all about pushing yourself further and just not be disturbed or offended by things that people say.
Yeah, I mean, like, attitude is probably the #1 thing you need to realize. Your mindset, how you treat people,
True.
is the #1 priority. I always feel lah.
It's not been about what we're doing itself, it's everything around the challenge, how we handle everything, and especially what Elaine said today, we all know it's your attitude that matters the most. You're not just the face of the organization or Malaysia, you are the voice as well.
Girls, what do y'all think would be the next challenge?
You will know tomorrow.
Yeah, we're not. Like we mentioned just now.
Aren't you anxious about it?
We cannot overthink things. When we do, it turns out bad.
Enjoy the process. Take one step at a time and just don't worry, because the more you worry, the more the nerves gets to you and you can't perform.
Yeah. Last challenge, top 8. Let's do this.
Yes.
All right, ladies, it's time for your last bootcamp challenge. It's a Zalora Dress to Impress challenge. For this challenge, you need to style yourselves for an evening of schmoozing with members of the media and some VIPs. You'll be going in pairs, and you will need to impress and charm them just as Miss Universe would. You can order your wardrobe on the Zalora app on these tablets. Here you go. So have fun, good luck, and I'll see you at the venue.
This is a Zalora Dress to Impress challenge, and we have to meet people and impress them with our dressing, with our style, fashion sense, and also our intelligence, and we have to give them a good first impression, basically. Natasha, Jai, and I, we go up to our room, we have one tablet with us, and we go through the Zalora app, and it's really, really easy. You can just choose what colors you want, and just sort it all out, what sizes you want.
So we were given a couple of minutes to go through the Zalora app, choose a dress, a cocktail dress, a clutch, and a pair of heels to match it all up.
It actually matches what you like to wear, See, it's like white glitter, black,
Not too much,
yeah,
not too little.
yeah, exactly. I'm sure it will look pretty on you,
Girls, come on! Our Zalora boxes are here. Yeah.
Oh, there's names on it.
It's like so simple but nice, right?
I think it really suits you. Guys, should we go and change? The entire house is just chaotic. It's hectic. You only have 20 minutes to get your hair, makeup, and dresses on. And then it's time for us to go to Pavilion.
After the break, the girls start their final challenge.
I don't want to say anything wrong to, offend them.
We instantly lost track of time, and we noticed that we passed our 3-minute rule of going to each of the tables.
I forgot about the time, and I forgot that this was a challenge.
This last challenge is a Zalora styling challenge. It's about styling yourself and going to a cocktail party while impressing 9 very important people within 10 minutes. Immediately, I'm starstruck. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many prominent people here.
So why do you want to be Miss Universe?
Very good question. Well, since young, it's always been my dream, looking at the girls on stage, representing the country. It's always been very empowering. I feel so nervous because I don't want to say anything wrong to, offend them.
I already stand out because of my short hair, and also because I decided on a bright blue dress. And I think Charmaine will stand out because of her sweet personality. So we have kind of a fair game, and that's why for the first table we decide to go together and then split up for the other 2 tables.
I'm mixed, I'm half English. So, and yourself, I assume East Malaysia?
No, I'm from Sabah.
From Sabah, that's it, yeah. And why did you guys enter this competition?
And foremost, this is the most recognized patriotic competition within the country. And I'm just one day this year, so I think that this is a platform for me to jumpstart my adulthood. That's why.
So you're Sabahan?
Yes, half.
So you know how to speak Sabahan lah?
I don't. I don't.
I have to give a compliment to Totally. Totally looks like perfect in every way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think Rizman dia lebih suka orang yang simple tapi still nampak wow.
I would say this is an opportunity for me to actually speak my mind out to them. This is the only opportunity I have to actually prove myself that I have what it takes. And besides that, I truly believe that I can be a true
I don't really feel awkward when meeting the guests because they are quite interactive.
So?
I think I did quite well because I interact with the guests. But the only problems that I made is like I find out that my red lipstick is stained on my teeth. I have already checked before I went in, but maybe it just happened when I smile and it just stained on my teeth. So I will learn from the mistake. Next time, try to avoid color like this or maybe change another lips color.
So at the first table, I think that Jai and I, we are too comfortable with the people around that table itself that we talk a little too much to them.
First couple of days, I think we were in the room and we were like, oh, we kind of miss home. Then after 2 days, we're like, yeah, we're not even bothered.
We only have 10 minutes to go to each table. And because we are very comfortable with speaking to the people at the first table, we instantly lost track of time. And we noticed after 6 minutes that we passed our 3-minute rule of going to each of the tables.
Vanessa's there, Kim's there, there are a few local celebrities, there are some of our sponsors, and I'm pretty sure they're the deciding judges in this elimination. So I tried to make the most impact on those 2 tables that the Zalora judges were at.
So what do you think is your biggest competitor and what's your gun to win? You know, what's your shot in this?
We know this question. The biggest competitor is ourselves.
Yeah. So when I'm still talking at the second table with the guests, Kim is also there, and after a while, she comes up to me and she tells me, Alexis, you've run out of time, let's go. My mind is going, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? I didn't go to the next table and Jai has not even reached this table yet.
I forgot about the time and I forgot that this was a challenge and I'm competing.
I know that Elaine would definitely talk about this, and I know that she will definitely mention that it is very important to greet everyone and to manage your time properly. So, I don't know.
Welcome to your final bootcamp elimination. Let me introduce our National Director, Miss Elaine Daly.
Hi, ladies.
Hi. We also have Head of Zalora Private Label, Miss Rain Reed.
Hello, ladies.
Hi. Last but not least, we have the Head of Marketing for Zalora Malaysia, Miss Kiryat Argenio.
Hello, girls.
Hi. All right, let's get straight to judging. Team 1, please step forward.
Let's start with Liliana. I thought your look last night was fantastic.
Thank you so much.
And how about Charmaine?
You prepared very well for this challenge and you had things to say, but honestly, it wasn't an engaging conversation.
To actually be Miss Universe Malaysia, there's actually much, much more than regurgitating whatever you get from the internet or from magazines or books. It's got to come from the heart. You know, so all your answers have been very textbook answers so far. It's kept you safe, but it's not going to keep you safe for very long.
I don't entirely agree, but I do see their point and what they mean, so I'm definitely going to work on my public speaking skills, but I definitely mean everything that I say.
Charlotte, I think of all of the girls, you are what we call in fashion the perfect dress form. I feel like we could put anything on you and it would look great. Did not connect with your answers at all when it came to why you wanted to be part of Miss Universe Malaysia. Kaya, I don't even recognize you today. I think last night you were doing a little experimenting. I think that dress choice didn't suit you. The other place I think you were experimenting was a little bit with your story. Some of your stories last night needed to be edited.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
I'm being myself.
No. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
A very simple person.
Listen. 3 words. Are you beautiful? Are you brave? Are you strong? Are you confident? Are you pretty? Are you...
I'm brave and strong.
1 more word?
Confidently beautiful.
That's 2 words. Because of your inability to listen quite a bit, you have remained very stagnant throughout this competition.
I'm putting a lot of effort. I'm giving all that I have, 100% for this, because I really have what it takes.
Jane, I think your dress choice was perfect. You cared about how you showed up at that table, and it came through. Well done.
You know, I'm like, what, Jane? Jane spoke? Really? She actually opened her mouth to say something, so I must give you credit for that.
And what about Natasha?
What I found incredibly distracting, you seem to be a bit starstruck. You can't be starstruck. You need to maintain composure, and you need to be fair and authentic and lovely to everyone. I think it was a difficult conversation.
When the guests asked you questions, did you understand the questions? Kamu faham tak?
Yes, I understand.
Habis tu
but then-
kenapa bila dia tanya, where are you from, East Malaysia, you said, no, saya from Sabah. You cannot just like, whatever I want to think about just comes out loud from my mouth. Okay?
Thank you.
Can I have the last pair, please? Jai and Alexis?
Were you guys not aware that you had 10 minutes? It comes across to everybody that you just love hearing yourselves talk too much and you forget focus on anything else.
I agree with everything you said. I found it quite rude, actually. Jai, you were over the top last night with your look.
From a conversation point of view, you were asked a question, who's your competition within the contest? You said something like, we know the answer to this question, as if like whoever asked you the question was asking you like a stupid question or a question that wasn't on point at all.
It was quite presumptuous, you know, to say, oh, I knew you were going to ask me that question. My biggest competition is myself. I mean, can you imagine? It comes across as being a little bit too arrogant.
I think I might be in a little bit of trouble this elimination round, but I don't think I'm getting sent home.
Unfortunately, Alexis, I can't comment. You didn't make it to our table, so it was a huge disappointment for me.
At this point of time, I'm just like, oh my God, I am going to go home because of this.
Besides that, perfect dress choice. I loved the way you described your look, and I loved how you made it yours and how you describe it to us.
All right, girls. The judges have deliberated. When I call your name, please step back. All right, girls. The judges have deliberated. So here we go. When I call your name, please step back. Jane. Liliana.
I didn't know what it meant until Liliana stepped back, and I was like, oh, okay, so stepping back means you're safe, I guess?
Charmaine.
My name was called, and I was like, phew, okay, maybe I'm safe.
Kaya.
I believe that I've really worked hard for this. I'm giving all the best that I have in me, and I really, really deserve this.
We have 4 girls left. I only have 2 spots left. The next girl I'm going to call is Alexis. Please step back. Only 3 of you left, and only 1 of you will make it to the top 6. Charlotte? Unfortunately, you will not be making it to the top 6. Please leave your sash behind as you go. We'll see you at pageant week.
When I come back from the pageant week, I'll be more confident and better in my public speaking. And I will try to present myself even better that time.
That leaves the 2 of you. And the girl who is going to be in the top 6 during gala night is Natasha.
I'm upset, of course, and obviously I don't agree with that decision. Everybody wants to be here. I think I should have stayed, but life is such.
Jai, unfortunately, you will not be in the top 6.
It really sucks, yeah. You work so much, and then right at the end, you're standing there and you're the final 2, and you're like, yes, say my name, come on. You can just say my name, and then it's not my name.
Please leave your sash as you go. We'll see you during pageant week.
January, when I come back for pageant week, I think you can expect a stronger, better, well-rounded me than I am now.
For the rest of you girls, congratulations, you're in the top 6.
Well done. Not easy getting here, but you're here.
How do you girls feel? Happy tears, I hope.
Yeah, happy, but then again, glad to see someone that you're so close to go.
Well, girls, you are in the top 10 of Miss Universe Malaysia 2018. You can go get changed, wipe those tears away, because we are going to a celebratory dinner. All right, you may leave.
Thank you.
So how are you feeling?
We're so happy. Good.
Really excited.
Expected, not expected?
Of course, we always hope.
Yeah.
But
Thank you so much.
it's always expect the unexpected.
Thank you. What have you guys missed the most?
I miss Penang food.
Yeah, I thought
So what's the first thing you're gonna go back to eat?
Char kway teow.
I'm surprised no one has mentioned their phones.
I think the first few days we were really deprived of it, but after a while, like Elaine said, the first day we were all totally fine. I think all of us.
We got used to it.
There's a little, like a metal tiffin box at the side of us. And finally, Elaine says you can open your little boxes.
1, 2, 3.
When I see my phone, I was like, it's like, oh my God, 2 weeks of social media detoxing and now I'm back in the world. Yeah, it feels great.
Pageant week is crunch time. You'll be surprised that 12 who've been eliminated, they might come back and might even win the pageant, really. So have a lot of practice.
The advices that they give us are so relevant to what we need for pageant week and for the gala night.
If everything that you keep doing has the same results, then there's no point. You need to do something different to achieve other results, better results. You have to know what's happening in the country, you know, what's happening around Asia right now. Where do you see yourself? 10 years' time, 20 years' time? You know, Miss Universe Malaysia is more than just putting a crown on your head. It is a life-changing scenario that you will never believe. And it's a great opportunity, and I always tell the girls that you need to milk it for what it's worth because it will never come again. Okay.
Yep.
Woohoo! All right. Now let's dig into your last piece of indulgence.